Hey everybody, for those of you who don't know who I am, my first name is Grace and this is my YouTube channel all about bringing a new light to small businesses in my small town. I live in a small suburb of Illinois. It is called Barrington, and I take you along to meet the amazing owners of the amazing stores in my area. Today we are going somewhere super cool. It is called the Popcorn Bar. They make any flavor of popcorn you could think of for any occasion. They have cute little gift boxes and it's absolutely adorable. I actually have not met the owner yet, so I'm going to be meeting them just when you guys meet them as well, which is pretty cool. It is across the street from Neoteca and kind of the Starbucks in town. Again, you'll meet them, you'll learn all the details about the cool things that they have to offer, so come along. Am I saying your first name?
Ashley Ryan.
And then what do you own?
Popcorn Bar in Barrington.
And then where are you located?
117 South Huff Street.
Fantastic. And then how long have you been open for?
We opened November 20th of 2020.
Okay, fantastic. And then why popcorn? Like, why did you pick this?
That's kind of my husband's fault, actually. I was just explaining that to the girls. So, my husband and I are actually chiropractors.
Oh.
And we have an office in Crystal Lake. And we had purchased into a business that was popcorn. And we purchased the equipment about 2 years ago. So we had this equipment that was sitting because the business had never opened. Someone else was supposed to run it.
Gotcha.
And my husband just was obsessed with kind of starting popcorn. My oldest son is like, popcorn is his gift. Christmas Eve every year is like his snack. So it's kind of been something that's been, I don't want to say a big deal, but kind of a big deal in our family. Like,
yeah.
It meant something, I guess. And we were at the point that it was between either we sell off this equipment and we don't do it as a business, or in these weird times, it's now, and now worked. So we started looking, and we were only open between like 3 different towns, but Barrington was the one that we felt like we would fit in the most with.
Yeah.
And the space became available, so we just kind of jumped on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then speaking of like holidays and popcorn, you guys, as you see, so it was just Valentine's.
Right, yeah.
But you guys have like Easter and Christmas and everything of just like little containers and whatnot. So you do popcorn for anything.
Yeah, so we're gonna make some like a seasonal or holiday flavor for everything.
Okay.
So for Easter we'll probably have something that's really colorful. We were just talking this morning about maybe doing what did you say, a raspberry lemonade flavor for summer.
Yeah.
So something that kind of goes with each season or holiday and kind of the gifting that we do for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So like some of the stuff, we have unicorn boxes, so we have a unicorn flavor that people like to incorporate together.
Oh, love that.
So
Okay.
we try to make something for everyone, along with, gifting for everything essentially.
Perfect. And then all the flavors that are on this wall, are these offered all the time?
Yes.
Basically? Okay.
So if something is not a big seller, then we'll discontinue it.
Okay.
But for the most part, everything has gone over really well. Trying to think, we had like a blueberry scone that was popular, but we felt like it'd be more popular in spring, so that will probably come back. So
Perfect.
things kind of come and go a little bit.
Yeah.
But for the most part, there's like a good amount of staples that I don't see changing.
For sure. What would you say your number one seller of like flavor?
Chicago Mix and Puppy Chow are both like way up there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And if someone wanted, like, let's say someone had a favorite flavor from the past, or if they wanted like the blueberry scone, are they able to create a flavor? Or are they able to order it?
That's a good question. So they would have to order a certain amount.
Okay.
Just because it's really hard to make small amounts of certain stuff,
Gotcha.
especially if it goes through, so like blueberry scone, it goes through a caramelizing process. So you're making a decent size.
Yeah.
So ideally we can, especially say if it was for like a wedding event or something like that, it's definitely possible. It would just have to be that they're purchasing so much of it.
Perfect.
Along with like even colors, like we can do custom colors, or people have certain like sprinkles they want in it, like that stuff can go in really easily. So we definitely can customize it, just depends on the amount.
That's awesome. I remember I came in here a little while ago and you guys had like gender reveal, kind of like
Yeah.
popcorn and stuff like that. So like for colors, I thought that was
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
You touched on weddings. Do people do like big like bunches for weddings and whatnot?
Yeah, so for weddings, there's kind of a couple different options.
Yeah.
I'm actually talking to a person right now who her daughter is getting married in Michigan, so they're doing welcome bags for everyone.
Oh.
So they want to do something from Barrington because it's like personal to them at home. So she wants to do little welcome bags with puppy chow in it. So like for that stuff, we'll pre-package all of it and make it into a favor. So we can do that, or else people, if they want to do an actual popcorn bar, we can supply larger amounts of popcorn.
Oh.
As well as like the stuff that's right behind him, like people can take that and fill it with popcorn as part of like their popcorn bar.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you guys can like deck it out with a whole bunch of flavors. People can come and make their own.
Yeah,
I love that.
exactly.
That's so cool. And they can do that then for like birthdays and anything. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we just were talking, when you open, and you even touch, like you're like, the world's weird. Either we sell it all or we fully dive in and do
Yeah.
it. And you guys did it. How has the response been from like just everyone in the town or anything?
So thankfully, with us going in and opening right before December, that was definitely a blessing, because with Christmas, a lot of people gifted popcorn,
Yeah.
which was really nice. So December, we were way busier than we had anticipated. We're understaffed and just kind of like things were nuts because we didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
Right now, it's definitely been a little bit slower, but I think that it has a lot to do with all this snow.
For sure.
So it's kind of hard to know going forward, but like the businesses in the village, specifically downtown, like opening day, we had so many of the business owners come in just to say hi, purchase something. Even just next door, Gnarly Knots, like they've sent people over here when people are buying pretzels. So it's been like very welcoming, and we definitely feel like we're a part of the area, which is nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, do you guys have a website or anything like that if people wanted to order online or
Yep,
whatnot?
yeah,
Okay.
so we don't do delivery, but we ship.
Okay.
So if you go online, all of our flavors are there. A lot of our gift boxes and stuff are there. And it's popcornbar.co.
Okay.
And you can order there, and you can even order online for local delivery, so then there's no shipping fee or anything. But if you just want to order so you can come in and pick up right away, then that's super easy as well.
Okay.
We take phone calls, any of that stuff. So a lot of it's there, and then, yeah, you can come in, you can call, whatever people are comfortable with.
Perfect. That's awesome. And then, is there anything else you'd like to add? I feel like I jumped much information. That's awesome.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's
Oh.
just all supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, I mean, I guess one thing is like, so cheese pizza was not something we originally had.
Mhm.
And a lady had popped in one day, literally just stuck her head in and said, "Do you have pizza?" And I said, "No." And she goes, "I've been looking for that since the 80s. So we got in cheese pizza. So if like there's something that someone really wants and I feel like I can get it, then I am more than happy to try, especially if it becomes something that's popular.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Okay.
It's always fresh, and kind of we're going through it quickly.
That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for letting us come in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.